Alright, so it's December 6th, 2019, and here we are at another one of the Rangoon creepers. So this is one of the first cuttings that I created, and I just really didn't get to transplanting them the way I should have, like I did that Rangoon creeper there. So this one got put into his pot a couple months ago, but it has been struggling to actually climb this makeshift tree slash trellis, I guess you can call it, just something for the plant to crawl onto. So I did wind up kind of tying the Rangoon creeper vine onto the plant here. You can see where I did that, and it's starting to die just recently. So I did this maybe a couple of months ago when I first put them into this bigger pot here. But obviously the plant began to struggle. I guess I just didn't water it as much as I should have, or maybe just the transplantation process wasn't too good to the plant. But as you can see here, I have added some Miracle-Gro liquid feed to it, and this was a couple weeks ago. And I also mixed in some Miracle-Gro slow release pearls, I guess you can see right there. So I just kind of worked it into the soil there with a little tool. But like I said, as you can see, there is lots of new growth coming up on this plant. Even though it looks dead, there is lots of new growth here. You can also see right there. And as we work our way up, you can just see little signs of new growth everywhere, especially right here on this portion. So I'm not too worried about it, even though, you know, it looks like it's struggling here and it's probably going to die. There is lots of new growth on the plant, and I am sure that it is going to bounce back here really soon, especially in the spring season when everything tends to grow back. However, I do want to show you another one of the Rangoon creepers out here. So I've got stuff everywhere, and this one is in one of the original pots. Here's the bamboo stick. I never got to it, and look, it just pulled it out. It just pulled it out of the plant and grew with it, still stuck on there. And you can see why I didn't take it off, because it's intertwined right here with the plant. And this plant looked like it was struggling as well. And I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at this branch, this plant was actually looking pretty dead a little while ago. And I wasn't too worried about it because, as I always, speak from experience when it comes to my plants. Like I said, I'm no professional, and I'm definitely not a botanist. But I do tend to watch these plants to the point where I can tell how they react at certain times and to certain things. So this plant here, he's definitely rooted into the ground down here, because it's been too long. It's been sitting here too long, and the plant is way too mature. So yeah, he's definitely rooted into the ground there. I'm trying to get him out, but I'm not worried about it, because in the future I will just take my garden clippers and I'll just cut off the roots off the sides and get them out of the ground there. Although that may seem super detrimental to a lot of you, this plant is a really resilient plant, very hardy, and it tends to really work its way back through whatever I put it through. And here's a great shot of all that new growth that I'm talking about. So about 2 weeks ago, these branches looked bare, and now, as you can see, there is growth all over the place. So we'll see what the other Rangoon creeper looks like here in a couple of months. Hopefully it fills out that tree branch that I've got it growing under, and we'll have something interesting to look at. So I'll see you then, guys.